In this video, I will show you 5 glitches you must try. These range from stacking plantations to placing 2 oil extractors on one node, and even farming early gold from the black marketeer. At the end of the video, I will even show you how to summon 2 pals at once. To start, let's go ahead and stack plantations. For this to work, you will need a bunch of wooden benches, wooden stools, and wooden bar stool. Before you begin, place 2 walls exactly like this. This will allow you to use the alignment mode to place a bench centered, then just rotate another bench so it faces the opposite way. You can now destroy the walls you placed down earlier. Place down a third bench on top of the second bench, but make sure you're connected to the first bench. You should see a blue line. You want to place the bench as far forward as possible. Now connect a fourth bench on top of the first bench you placed. Once that's done, go ahead and destroy benches 3 and 2. Grab a wooden bar stool and align it with the bottom bench. When placing down stools, always make sure you see the alignment line and place it as far forward as possible or this won't work. This should allow you to align a wooden stool to the second bench. Now you've stacked your stools, you should be able to align a bench. You can then keep repeating these steps until you have as many plantations as you desire. Now you'll want to place 2 benches along each row. Don't place them at the very top, as this is where your first plantation will go. When you've placed your plantation, remove the benches on the row underneath. This will give you room to place your next plantation. To easily place them, just look at the bench furthest away. You will want to do this until you have placed all your plantations. Now you must log out and back in. This will allow you to connect plantations to the side. Go ahead and snap 2 more benches and then another 2 more benches to the side. Now you just have to stack up the 3 benches, but they don't have to be perfectly aligned, as they're just platforms for the plantations to stand on. Because I'm going so high up, I need more than 3 benches. When placing your plantations, point at the other plantations to be aligned. Now just remove the top layers of benches to place down your next plantation. Repeat this step until you have placed down all of your plantations. If you want a berry plantation, you only need 1 bench, as the platforms are much smaller than those of the other plantations. It should look like this when it's complete, allowing you to run up and down. Now I will show you how to stack 2 oil extractors onto a single oil vein. Go towards your oil vein and center yourself between north, east, south or west. For me it's northwest. Move far left or right while holding the alignment button. You want to place it as far away as possible. You can move up and down to see if you can place it. Once placed, move to the opposite side while still holding the alignment button to place it down. Here's me placing them southwest, so you can see it doesn't matter which direction you face. I also place this one southeast. When it comes to powering the oil rig, you'll want to have a large power generator. I have one maxed out Orzerk, and that's enough to power all 6 extractors and even my production lines. Now it's time to capture Jetragon. You will want to travel down the path to the north of Jetragon's spawn location. You will come across 2 big rocks on either side of the path. Here you want to place down your defensive walls, leaving a little gap in the middle, allowing you to fit in between. Shoot Jetragon to aggro him to your location. You can simply shoot his head as it peeks through the wall, or shoot him through the gap. He sometimes sets himself on fire because he burns your walls. He won't be able to hit you, as none of his moves can get past the walls. If they bug out and manage to get past the walls, simply dodge out the way. If you try to capture him, he will end up on your side of the wall if you fail, so you will have to run through the gap to get to safety. I'd recommend capturing him with at least legendary sapphires. This next glitch will allow you to get thousands of coins at any level in the game. Just find yourself a black marketeer and put your pal on aggressive. Your pal will attack him automatically, so keep pressing the talk key, as he will leave the conversation when he gets hit. Because you keep on talking to him, he will never even attack you, resulting in 3 golden keys and coins. If you're on a single player, just simply log out and back in and he will respawn. If you're on a server, however, you can just leave the area, and when you return he will have respawned. For this final glitch, you will need a pengulet with the pengulet saddle, which is unlocked at level 17. You will also need a pal that can be mounted, so I will be using Jetragon. Summon Pengulet and use his ability to place him inside the rocket launcher. Now look straight up into the air and fire. While he's in the air, quickly ride your mounted pal. On the top left, you will see when Pengulet dies. This will allow you to dismount and call out another pal. When using this glitch, you will only be able to mount the last pal you summoned. This glitch is most useful when in highly populated areas. I hope you enjoyed these 5 glitches. If you found any of them helpful, then consider subscribing to help me reach 1k.